Today I'm going to show you how to replace the motor mounts on an 04 Cadillac CTS-V series. So I set this up to do a controlled stress test. Up close you can see the difference. Now I decided to use the aftermarket motor mounts because they were half the price as the OEMs. Unfortunately they didn't work for me. The aftermarket ones were just too hard. In fact, they were so hard that they broke the welds on my exhaust system. And now I'm certain it's not from my driving habits. So now I'm going to do a vibration comparison between the two. And although the Creative Steel motor mounts didn't work out for me, I still highly recommend the company due to their excellent customer service and product knowledge. They didn't know I was documenting the entire process and doing an in-depth video review and installation. They had the chance to disregard my problems and ignore me, but they didn't. They did everything they could to make it right. And that's why I'll be using Creative Steel in the future. So now on to the installation. Here's all the tools that I use. You can pause it right here and get an idea of what exactly they are. I tried to line them up as best I could, but the most important thing was a lot of caffeine and a lot of patience, and this is what I use. First nuts you're going to be taking out right here and here. So first let's take some pressure off of the motor mounts. I'm going to jack up the motor just a little bit. Not too much though, that it. Take a little bit of tension off those motor mounts. Okay. This is the 18 millimeter, and it's welded to the frame. So if you use an impact and an 18 millimeter deep well impact and bust that weld off of the frame, it's a whole lot easier to get this thing out. Otherwise you got to fight it through the top. My supervisor's not too happy with me right now. Come on, kid. Come on, get to work. This is where we're going after next. That is a 13/16. So again, 13/16 right here. This is the driver's side. Now the motor mounts are disconnected at the bottom portion of the mounts, so we'll be able to jack the motor up. Now we're going to access the motor mount through the side where the tire was at. And now we are on the passenger side. And we gotta take the bolt off of the lower portion of the motor mount. We pry right here. Give us some clearance we need to get that back out. All right, here we've got the passenger side. And this, I'm using a 15mm short because the exhaust is kind of in the way. Great success. Got an angry supervisor. Oh yeah, there's the motor mount. Now that the top portion is assembled, we just got to squeeze it back up in here and get it working, get it in place.